And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that you have all been waiting for since September 10th. Preds Miss LOL, Preds Miss LOL, Preds Miss LOL, what the hell, oh my god, LOL, the cracks LOL, Russell LOL, Preds Miss LOL. Unbelievable. Now, before I criticize, let's just say that I personally feel bad for every single player on the team. These might be the most dedicated guys in the league, and even Rudy Ramirez couldn't show up, but he wanted to be more involved according to Alec Warda himself. Otherwise, what the hell just happened? Brendan Russell looked like he revitalized his career, Stephen McGlade was the second arm the team needed, and Warda and Crash continued to be as dominant as they have always been. I'm starting to think that after a while, these guys did not mesh anymore. Look how depressed they all look. I mean, let's begin with Cratch in the corner over here. He's ready to burst into tears, and the next minute, him and McGlade are just pissing themselves over there. Russell seems pretty quiet and upset, and Warda, you can tell he was seriously frustrated and disappointed with his team. Just look at that face. I'm telling you, these guys were not on the same page toward the end of the season. When times got tough, they were all in their own world. They could have gotten it done, but they unfortunately didn't put it all together. They got hyped together and all, but I didn't feel like they were the same Preds team we were used to. Cratch had also 0 run support, but all of a sudden he's hittable in this league. The foul pole didn't do them any favors, but Warda was more than capable of making at least one of those catches in right field in the Cobra series, which would have saved them a game. On the more controversial side, I think the speed limit swung the whole Wildcat series in Game 3. Personally, I think that might have ended the Preds season right then and there, as that just put them in a hole they couldn't get themselves out of. It's really unfortunate too, because this team had all the pieces it needed, yet for some reason these pieces didn't come around, especially the bats. The team was average in almost everything, ranking 4th in batting average, tied for 4th in hits, home runs, and RBIs. However, they led the league in strikeouts with 108 and drew the least amount of walks in 62. In wiffle ball, that's really going to hurt you. Meanwhile, on the pitching side, they were 4th in ERA, 3rd for strikeouts, and tied in 4th for walks with 62. These guys were not as dominant as they used to be. In fact, they were pretty average. The fresh talent is starting to run these guys over. Cratch has been seen on the mound way too often, and I feel like they got to grab someone great with their number 2 overall pick. The 12-year-old fans all unfortunately have migrated to the D-backs already. I'm starting to think 2019 was a fluke season, and what I really can't believe is that you lost to Ryan Kelly, a man that had a bottle up his